Hello everyone and welcome to OPJ Hub. I'm so excited today. So today I'm going to share with you something very important. So share this video to your loved ones and friends. Let's all learn together. So I don't know if you have ever heard about the brain going hungry. So I want to share with you this morning as we are going back to our various places, our workplace, our schools, the markets, offices, wherever we'll be going this morning, there's something very important that the brain needs, that you need to get it for the brain this morning. So I'm going to share that with you so you don't let the brain go unanswered. So share this video to your loved ones and friends. Let's all get connected quickly. This is just going to be snappy, very fast. We're not going to spend much time in our broadcast today. So I'm going to talk about something very, very important. You need it. I need it. We all need it. So share this video to your loved ones and friends. I'm waiting for you as you do that. Okay. All right. Hello. Good morning. How are you doing? May I know who is joining or who has joined? I hope you had a wonderful night. Yeah. Okay. Jos. Yeah. Hello, Josu. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful time today. Yeah, how was the day? All right. Okay, that's the name, right? Okay, I'm Dr. OPJ. That's my name, Dr. OPJ. So I'm going to share something very, very important to you that will benefit you and I. So share this video to your loved ones and friends so we can all learn something. Nice meeting you, Josu. Josu. I think that's the name, right? I got the name right. Yeah. Okay, I'm from Josu. Josu. I'm from Ghana. Yeah, Ghana, in Africa. Yes, and what about you, Josu? Josu, where are you coming from? Or where are you from? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I love my India friends. They are very wonderful people. And thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Now you are my friend, right? Yeah, you are now my new friend. Thank you so much for joining. So I'm going to share something very important that the brain needs every blessed day. Hello, Af- Afia Sabu. Afia Sabu, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, are you working? No, at the moment I'm making a video to to um, educate the people or the general public about hypoglycemia, what we call low glucose in the body. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So share it with your friends. Okay, Afia Sabu, thank you so much for asking. I think I got the name right. Yeah, I'm from Ghana. I'm from Ghana. What about you? What about you? Afia Sabu. Okay, all right, that's fine. As I wait for him to tell me where he's from, I'm going to share with you. The brain needs the brain needs what we call glucose to function. So the brain feeds on glucose, and every time glucose is low in the body has to try to compensate that by breaking. Okay, Josu, what's my favorite food? My favorite food is fufu and rice soup. I don't know if you have heard about it before, but fufu and rice soup. Have you ever heard of it before? That's our local dishes. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. But then with the international dishes, I can talk about um, I don't know if you know, just like fried rice, yeah, for you to relate fried rice. But then fufu and rice soup is the best. I love it so well. What about you, Josu? Josu, what about you? And Afia Sabu, you do not tell me where you're coming from. I would like to know. I'd like to know where you're coming from. And Josu, I would like to know your favorite food as well. If you can share your favorite food with me. Okay, your favorite food is biryani. Mm. Okay, I'm going to Google biryani and see. I'm going to Google biryani and see what is that. Biryani. Biryani. I think it's going to be a nice food, so I'm going to Google it. That's your local dish, right? Biryani. 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 Okay. Dish. Okay. I've seen it. I've seen it. Okay, so that's it. Oh, that's nice. Is that not macaroni like spaghetti? Is that like that? Okay, I can see some sausage and stuff in. Oh, it's a vegetable. Um, dum, vegetable biryani. Can you teach me how to prepare it so I can prepare it this morning? Just can you take me through how to prepare it? Okay, chicken biryani. Yeah. I've seen something like there's a vegetable biryani and it's a chicken biryani. Wow. Okay, so can you take me through how to prepare it? And how long will it take? Because I don't like food that when I'm preparing it takes so many hours to get cooked. So how long will it take so that I can try it and prepare today? Biryani, biryani rice, chicken biryani. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Wow. It looks nice. Wow. It looks so nice. Looks so nice. Shall I show it to the camera? It looked nice. Okay. So this is it. Can you see it? Okay, it includes rice, spices, and with chicken. This looks so nice. Can you see? Viewers, can you see? It looks so nice. Looks so nice. Wow. I can see some lemon. There were some lemons in and some green vegetables, right? Did they add lemon and vegetables? Because I can see that. I'll try it. Maybe in my next video, I'll try the biryani. Excellent. So what I'm going to talk today is we're going to use biryani to discuss. Okay. So when you eat biryani, the body gets what we call glucose from the food that you have eaten. All right, and the brain feeds on the glucose. So at any point in time, if the brain don't get the glucose, your brain will run cannot perform its function. So then you begin to see some signs that I'm going to list here. Okay. So we are going to talk about the biryani. Okay. And I think I love it. I'm loving it. Yeah. Thank you so much. So when you are hungry or when you enter into hypoglycemia state, these are the things I'm going to show you. Okay. When you enter into hypo, what are some of the signs? When we say hypoglycemia, it means that your blood, when we say hypoglycemia, it means that the blood sugar level is lower than 7 millimole. Are you with me? Hello, Josu, are you there? So when you say you have entered into hypoglycemia, what we actually mean is that your body sugar level has reduced as low as 7 downwards, and that is what we call um, it has reduced drastically. So sometimes when we check your sugar level, when we check your sugar level in the morning, it has a value it gives us. When we check your sugar level during the day, it also has a value it gives us. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that your sugar level is very important to know whether you are diabetic or on the borderline of being diabetic, depending on the time of the day that we are checking the sugar. So we have what we call the fasting blood sugar. That is the sugars that we check over the night after you wake up from bed. You check that sugar, and it helps us to know whether you are diabetic or not. Then also during the day, what we call the random blood sugar. So usually after 10 a.m. thereabout going, we can check that one. Even if you have eaten, we'll check that one. But the fasting blood sugar, it is when you have not eaten. That's when we check that one. Are we together? Okay. So with that said, the fasting blood sugar, when you check your sugar and the sugar is more than 7, depending on the parameter you are using, then we can see you are um, diabetic, and then as well. But then again, you can't just use only that parameter, just one, to say that the person is diabetic. You need to use what we call the glycated hemoglobin, that is HbA1c. It is a kind of test that kind of measures your sugar level within 3 months. Okay, and that also can tell us whether you are diabetic or not. So enough of those ones. Now, what I want to focus on today is what we call hypoglycemia. As um, Josu said, biryani. So if you are hungry and then your sugar level has dropped low, okay, there are some conditions that can cause your sugar level to be very low, and then we call it hypoglycemia. But I'll mention the conditions later on. But I just want you to see some of the signs and symptoms when somebody is very hungry. What are some of the things the person will be presenting with? Okay, okay. So basically, that's what I'm going to show you today. Now, Now, these symptoms I'm going to mention can lead someone to mild or severe complications of the hypoglycemia. So take a look at some of the symptoms I'm going to mention. Number one, you'll be shaking. So if you are very hungry, you see that sometimes you shake, your body shakes, you begin to sweat. You know, yeah, that could be a sign that you are entering into hypoglycemia. Sometimes you become very nervous, you know, and sometimes your head, you begin having headaches, and then dizziness or lightheadedness. So usually when you're in lectures and the lecturer is teaching, and then you are hungry, you could see that even whenever he talks, you don't really get anything, you don't understand anything, and it's some way, just because you have entered into hypoglycemia. So today what I'm trying to say is that as you go about your day, try to find something to eat. Take some food, take some food, because your brain needs the glucose from the food to be able to properly function. Now, another symptoms or another things that will show up if you are hungry or you are entering into hypoglycemia. Okay, so another thing I would like you to know is, one, there can be blurred vision, there can be confusion, there can be slurred speech, there can be irritability. The person can become very uh, easily think and annoying. Okay, so that could be also another sign that you are hungry or you are entering into hypoglycemia. So you need to get some food to eat. And there are ranges of food you can get on the market, like what Josu said, biryani. And biryani is an Indian food. You can also Google it out and see what biryani is all about. But then in our local dishes, we have banku, fufu, and the list is endless. So let me mention some. So let me mention some of the local dishes you can get if you are in Ghana. So Ghana local dishes, you can have fufu and lice soup with nkrakra, banku and okra soup with some fish, banku and peppers with fried fish. You can get a mutu with lice soup, kokonte with groundnut soup, and the list is endless. ampesi, I can mention and mention and mention and mention. So these are some of the local dishes we have here in Ghana. And I know they have some other local dishes in your countries as well, like what Josie just said, biryani. So you can also drop in the comment section what is your favorite food. Let me know what is your favorite food. Oh, you can kindly comment in the comment section, okay? What's your favorite food? I just want to know something and then tell you something, okay? Now, there is something I think you should carry along in the day. Anytime you go for lectures, try, especially lectures that will spend hours with one content. Okay. Okay, let me come back to what I was saying. Okay, thank you so much. So, what I'm trying to say is that anytime, anytime you go for lectures today, especially if it's going to be a long hour lectures, make sure you carry some snacks in your bag, biscuits or something that contains sweets in your bag, so that once the lecturer is teaching for long and you are feeling headaches, you are finding it difficult, something you're sweating, just open your bag, take one snack or one biscuit, put it in your mouth, and that's you're fine. Within some shortest possible time, you are cool. Or if you have glucose, you take it, you are cool. So I hope you try it today so you don't faint at the lecture hall. All right. So kindly let me know your favorite food as well. So I tell you something. If I know your favorite food, I'll be able to tell you something. All right. So I want you to mention your favorite Ghanaian dish. Your favorite Ghanaian dish. Kindly drop it in the comment section. Let me know your favorite Ghanaian dish. Mine is fufu and light soup with some chicken. Let me kindly know your own. Drop it in the comment section. What is your favorite food? Josu said biryani, and that is an Indian food. And I googled it, it was very nice. It looks nice. So I'll try and prepare it, biryani.
The appearance of my underarm makes me very self-conscious.
between 18 and 35 and ready to kickstart a high demand career in digital marketing.